Hi friends, Patrick Tinney, good morning. Hope you have a great sales negotiation week, a great guerrilla week. What struck me over the weekend was that in selling sales-guerrilla.com, I was trying to explain the benefits of using this platform, which is, in my mind, there's not anything out there like that, right? So it's one of those places where you go when you're trying to sort out problems. And if you sort of take negotiation, sales negotiation, or any kind of negotiation, let's say you're a buyer. If you're a buyer, your job is to crystallize value for your company while making investments, right? In sales, it's you're trying to expand the pie, expand the amount of business that you do with people, expand your profit base. But there's no perfect way to do that. So what we aim to do through negotiation is mitigate risk. In other words, take away all of the downside of negotiating with somebody, and then elevate it. In other words, what we're trying to do is we're trying to figure out how to increase our margins while increasing our business. Now, the problem with the average person doing this is that they don't think that way. They think about it in another way. They think about it in terms of, here are my life experiences. I know how to do this. I'm going to go sit down in front of my customer and we're going to get a deal done. Now, some of the problems with this. End of the month, you might get desperate. Beginning of the month, you might get desperate. You might be in one of those situations where you have to sell something. You've got too much of something. So what I'm trying to build here is a picture of uncertainty. And using Sales-Guerrilla, the idea is to increase your certainty. And there will never be zero risk. There will never be zero risk. If it happens, drop me a note. I want to hear about how it happened. But in business, business is really about living your brand, being present with the brand, showing up when people don't expect you to show up. But it's also growing your business with a client, right? If you sell one of anything to a client, to me, it's kind of a waste of time. But if you're able to continue to expand your presence in their world, then I think you're a pretty good negotiator. But the only way that you're able to do that is to expand your understanding of what negotiation really means. And the only way you do that, especially if you're under my age, is that you have to figure out how it is that you're going to expand your knowledge base. Or back to the risk mitigation. Let's say you're out on the road, something horrible happens, and I can't get a hold of anybody from my company. What do? I can go up on a Sales-Guerrilla and figure out how to mitigate risk. Because mitigating risk means that my margins are likely going to go up. That's the important message I wanted to leave you with. Rather than engineering a result, reverse engineer negative risk. There you go. Think that one through.